Yeah, sure. Tough loss today. I thought Sam Houston, they are very clear on how they play and the style of game that they want, and I think they executed that plan to the T. I thought the pace of the game favored them. I thought our ladies fought hard to the end, but at the end of the day, we got to play for a full 40 minutes, and obviously the rebounding was a big key factor in the result of the basketball game.
You mentioned the way that they played. Obviously, Conference USA's leading scoring defense. Was that a little bit just kind of with their pace? Did you feel that with their defense as well? Is it kind of what you expected to get out of Sam Houston today?
Oh, yeah, we knew that coming in. I mean, during the course of the week, a couple of days that we had, we went 5 versus 7. I was putting 7 people out there because I just knew it's just very difficult to assimilate that type of pressure for 40 minutes. They practice that every day. So I think they kind of put us on our heels. And again, they have 5 seniors. They're just relentless. They do a very good job. So, I want to just review the film. I always tell my team I don't want to overreact. I don't want to underreact. But there's some areas that we'll have to address. They did a good job on Avery. We didn't shoot the ball well. That didn't help. But at the end of the day, even with the flaws on the offensive end, I thought it just came down to limiting them to 1 shot per possession, which obviously you have to control the rebounding more.
You mentioned the rebound. They had, I think it was 11 or 12 in the first half, and then I think Nawabi did a really good job in the second half, and it was just 5 or 6 offensive rebounds in the second. What did you see from her? 16 total rebounds for her. She gave you a really good effort down there.
Yeah, I mean, she's a rebounding specialist. I mean, she does a great job. She has a great knack for the ball. She has long arms. She does a great job pursuing the basketball, finding contact, rebounding out of her area. She's a talented two-way player. I mean, she can lead the break. She can post up. But we just needed more of an effort that she gave from other players just to help us control those the defensive rebounds from our end.
And then just kind of shots not falling. You mentioned I think Claudia had a chance to tie the game there in the fourth quarter. Was that just kind of what you saw late there? You guys just couldn't get a shot to go down and get the game tied up there?
Yeah, I mean, some nights that's going to happen where the ball just doesn't go in the hole. You just don't shoot the ball well. I mean, no one's shooting to miss. So the areas that we can control, we have to control, which is, defending, rebounding. She was wide open. Does she usually make that shot? Yes. But I think even with the missed shots, the poor field goal percentage, if we control the boards, maybe we do a better job on the free throw line. We left 7 points on the free throw line. We could have still come out with a victory. But, again, Sam Houston, they just played harder than we did tonight. So I just have to do a better job preparing them, assimilating our opponent's strengths and weaknesses so we can apply it come game day.
14 games into your first year as head coach here, what are you learning about this team? I know a lot of these girls were here last year, and you've had a chance to coach them previously. But what are you learning about them as the head coach of the team?
They're resilient. They're a young team. I know the inconsistencies are going to be inevitable. So, I'm just learning that we just have to put our players in more difficult situations in practice than they'll see in games. And just got to keep preaching to them, keep talking to them just about the level of intensity that it takes to be successful in conference play. We have a lot of players, there's just first time round in conference play, a lot of players, new roles. So we just have to continue to learn how to win, reach that level of intensity. But, it has to come in practice. We got to get that intensity level built into practice more consistently so it can show up on game nights.
It was a tough night for Avery, but she was Conference USA Women's Player of the Week earlier this week for her, really good last week. What have you seen from her in the last, 5 or 6 games, even before today, that was so special that made her kind of she's been scoring the ball really well?
Yeah, she is another one that's in a new role. She's I guess the go-to. But I think the scout report is out. She had a great weekend out in New Mexico and UTEP, and she's embracing it. She's not scared of the moment. She's not scared to take that shot. And what I like about her is, she's turning into a 3-way scorer. She's just not a catch and shoot. She's attacking the basket, trying to, draw fouls, trying to get free throw attempts. So, very proud of her. She's doing a better job on defense this year overall. So she's really maturing into this new role, this first-year role for her, just as, one of our top offensive players that we're going to. I'm very proud of her. But, the scout report's out. They're going to be really, every team's, I think, going to really be denying her. So we just got to do a better job just with regards to movement and just putting her in spots on the floor, just with regard maybe screening her to be successful on offense.
You said three-level scorer on offense. That's how she's gotten this year. I mean, she's a really good shooter last year. Do you feel like that's where she's improved most, along with her defense coming into her sophomore?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think last year she was primarily just a catch and shoot. But I think this year, she's attacking the basket a lot more. She's doing a better job moving off the basketball, which makes her life a little bit easier. She's screening better. We always preach, the better your screen, the more you'll be open. So I think definitely, the three ball has always been there for her, but, now coming off ball screens, the mid-range jumper, attacking the basket, getting to the rim, getting paint touches, getting to the foul line. She's definitely developed in those areas for sure.
I don't have many more questions.
Yeah,
Just writing
no
about
problem.
Avery this week. Do you feel like that NCAA tournament game for her was a big deal? I mean, she played a good amount of minutes. I remember Asia Boone went out pretty early in that game. She played a lot. Amy played a lot in that game. How big was that for them? Do you see that game is paying dividends for their growth this year, playing in that environment?
Oh, yeah. I mean, in college basketball, experience is everything. I think we just experienced that. Sam Houston, 5 seniors, the experience you can't duplicate. But Avery, she did a great job just carrying that confidence over from the Kentucky game into this season, just understanding her role. She's going to have to help us score the basketball. But like I said, she got stronger over the summer. I think that really helped her. That's going to help her develop her game as well. And just really focusing in on the defensive end as well. And, like I said, her shots, she can really shoot the basketball. But I think her strength is what's, allowing her to get paint touches and get more free throw attempts as well.
And then next up, Louisiana Tech, it's a little bit of a different style for her. I think they're right near the top conference USA in points per game. So what's going to be key to kind of changing the way you've been game planning for the Sam Houston team and getting ready for that Louisiana Tech team?
Well, I can tell for sure we'll be doing a lot of rebounding drills. I can guarantee you that because usually, no matter who you're playing, there's a consistent theme just on the defensive end, and that's defend the basketball, protect the paint, no straight line drives, and then you have to limit your opponent to one shot per possession. If you allow your opponent to get second chance points, second opportunities, multiple field goal attempts in one possession, that's going to be a recipe for disaster. So, we'll do a lot of one-on-one, some transition defense, and a lot of rebounding drills.